Hey there folks, Greg Shepard here, S&A Financial Services. In today's video, we're talking taxes. Everyone's favorite topic, right? Right after April 15th, so I've received a number of phone calls, emails mainly, regarding, and a lot of you, most of you, if not all of you, aren't clients, asking about withholding. So I am going to talk about what you're missing when it comes to withholding on the mainly the Fed, but the Fed and the state side when it comes to income payments from TIAA. Stay tuned, okay? For those of you that don't know me by now, again, name is Greg Shepard. I do specialize in helping folks all over the country just uncomplicate TIAA matters. Okay, it's really that simple. All right, let's put our accountant hat on, of which I do not like to do. I am not an accountant. I am not a CPA. I've been doing this a long time though. Fairly dangerous in the tax world, but this is one that trips up a lot of you. Okay, so let's see if I can intelligently translate this or verbalize it. Okay, so you go to TIAA, so you have money over TIAA, right? You're going to initiate some form of income, okay? Lifetime income, whatever the case is. There's different forms of income you can initiate with TIAA, but nonetheless, we being you do that, okay? You initiate the income. And you got to remember, when you initiate income with TIAA doesn't know what your growth. They don't know your income, so they don't even know if you're married a lot of the times. Okay, so what they do for most income payments is they're going to default to single filer status based on the income driven from the payment. You get what I'm saying here? So a lot of times that payment, and it could vary, of course, but if that payment's small, there may not be any withholding for that payment because it's under a certain threshold that warrants zero federal withholding. Okay, and likewise for bracketing up the tax bracket for a single filer. Okay, so what you're withholding may not be consistent with like your W-2 withholding, for example, because you enter all the information with the W-2, and so payroll HR knows what to withhold for Fed and state taxes. Remember, I'll reiterate, TIAA only sees this money coming to you as income. Therefore, they will default to the appropriate filing status and filing tax bracket for that source, that amount of money coming to you. I hope I did an okay job. And what you can do is go to the 2026 tax. Maybe I should have had that up behind the scenes here. Excuse me. Go to 2026 just tax brackets and take a look at the thresholds, the brackets, and if your income payment is between a certain bracket, that's what TIAA is going to default to in the single filer. Now, to avoid this or amend it, W shows you my accounting prowess. W4P, WP4, a lot of letters, a lot of numbers. I think it's WP4 or W4P. That's an IRS form that TIAA is going to want you to fill out for the federal side, okay? And you can alter it and massage the amount of money you're taking out. So please, I get phone calls and saying, hey, I owe this amount of money, and my first notion, or hey, do we have income coming from TIAA? How much are we withholding? And like, I don't know. I don't have a clue. I just did whatever I did to get the money, and I forgot about, I didn't tackle the withholding part. So let's be cognizant. Let's be proactive. Talk to TIAA. Of course, for those of you that need specific situation, specific information on your situation, by all means, you can contact me and I'll get you squared away. Information below. But contact TIAA prior to that payment be initiated, or after payment, you can always issue to TIAA that W4P, I believe it is, and indicate how much you want withheld for that payment to you. On the state side, they're going to default to whatever your state is. You can Google that information to see what your state defaults to. You can ask TIAA as well, but you can amend those as well, the state withholding as well, if you want, okay? So that's it. That's tripping up a lot of people out there, but it's a very simple, easy fix. All right, folks, Greg Shepard here, S&A Financial Services. Hey, go out and have a good one. All right, y'all take care. Goodbye.